Hello and welcome to a very special pop-up, very joyous pop-up special Royal Reviewer episode. And wow, okay, so I made a video about Princess Eugenie's wedding previously. All the way through I have said hold your reserve until we have official proof that the actual service inside the wedding is going to be broadcast. And I think finally we do actually have it, because I woke up today to this little statement from the Royal Communications Office. So let me just go to find it on my computer. I did have it up just a moment ago, so I'm hoping it's still here. Please don't fail me, computer. Okay, hang on. Okay, before I came on, I did actually import some photos, and now, for some reason, it's not playing ball. Oh, it is. Here it is. Okay, so the official confirmation reads, and I'll just show you the screen. Look, it's the official Royal confirmation, and I will read it to you in full. It says, Royal Communications, Tuesday the 2nd of October 2018. The wedding of Her Royal Highness Princess Eugenie of York and Mr. Jack Brooksbank. Media arrangements at St George's Chapel and Windsor Castle, Friday the 12th of October 2018. The wedding service of Princess Eugenie of York and Mr. Jack Brooksbank at St George's Chapel, Windsor, will be broadcast live on ITV daytime on Friday the 12th of October. And of course that's referring to the This Morning show. So there we have it, official proof. I said hold your reserve until we have official proof, and there we have it. The service is going to be broadcast. Now, I do have one still tiny little reserve, and again I will go through why I have one reserve. And again, it's all in the detail, it's all in the actual wording. So let's cast our mind back, and I did actually do a screenshot of this official communication which we had from Princess Eugenie's original wedding details update. So this is official, where it says the attendees, that is the 1,200 people which won places to go and stand outside, will view the arrival of the congregation and members of the royal family, listen to a live broadcast of the marriage service, listen to, that's the audio of a live broadcast of the marriage service, and watch as the bride and groom depart St George's Chapel at the end of the ceremony. So that's the arrivals, departures and audio broadcast. Now that was the announcement back in July. So that's why I clung to all the way through that it wasn't going, the actual service wasn't going to be broadcast. However, let's go again back. So in another piece of information from a newspaper article, it said in an announcement on Tuesday morning, ITV said the broadcast will capture the atmosphere and arrivals at St George's Chapel with Eamon and Ruth, joined by guests, commentators and experts for this specially extended programme. Again, the wording, capture the atmosphere, doesn't mean inside the service. So I saw that before I saw the official royal communication. So my only reserve, going back to the wording, is, I'm not sure whether you can see it on there, but that word, where is it? It's here, which says broadcast. Now, broadcast, what does broadcast mean? Does broadcast mean a visual, or does it mean an audio? That's the only detail I am still, I need a little bit of confirmation on. But judging by what I've seen, it did say in the Royal Communication that it would be broadcast. So, are they going to, on this morning programme, are they going to just show the arrivals, departures, and then, you know, sound out the audio, which is broadcasting it? Or are they still going to show inside? I'm still questioning. So I said I would update you when I had any news. That's the news I have. I obviously have shared with you my one reservation, which is on the word broadcast. Yeah, broadcast. Take from that what you will. You know, does broadcast mean the audio, or does it mean the visual? Because it works for both. So, yeah, I am still slightly, yeah. Again, on the royal communication, it's that word again. Broadcast. If you look down the bottom. Broadcast. Does broadcast mean the audio, or does it mean the visual? I'm going to go now to the comment section of the video, and I want to hear what you guys think. So, you know, I said I would bring you any news that I had. I really want it to be, and I'm really excited if it is. I mean, we certainly have more confirmation than what we had before. Lots of people saying they did actually get notifications this time. Thank you so much. I'm glad it's working. Stargazer says, nice, I'll be watching to see Catherine, of course. And of course, she's back to work today. I'm going to do a video on that. Thomas Boyd says, thank you, good afternoon. Love the British royal family. You're doing an excellent job. Thank you so much. Christine's wondering if it will be carried in the US. I don't know. I mean, maybe. They might do it on the internet. I don't know. Cindy Markle loves the t-shirts I have on. This one is Elizabeth I. Woohoo! Look. It's amazing, isn't it? Okay. Mrs. Whoever Whatsoever says, I will be in the UK, so you will see or hear it anyway. Okay. Annette says, if it doesn't say televised, it could be either. It says broadcast. That is the hinge word. The hinge word is broadcast. So I don't know if I'm going to be vindicated on the day, because all the way through, ever since that official July announcement about the audio being broadcast, I've always stuck to my guns that we aren't going to see inside. I've always thought that we will see the arrivals and departures, just like we did for Zara's wedding. So that was never in my doubts. I always knew that the arrivals and departures was going to be covered by somebody, whether it be ITV, BBC, Sky, whatever. I always knew that that was going to be covered the same as Zara's. We knew that the wedding was following Sophie and Edward's route in terms of the carriage procession, but of course Edward and Sophie's was actually broadcast live on TV. I remember because I watched it myself. And of course, you know, all these comparisons between Eugenie's and Harry and Meghan's is just complete nonsense. I don't believe in any of those sorts of comparisons, and I'm certainly not going to be making them. But in terms of this televisation of it, I've always thought that we are probably just going to get the audio and the arrivals and departures, and I've clung to that all the way through. And the only official confirmation we've had is that royal communication, which I have just read to you, which of course uses that word broadcast. And then if we go back to the newspaper article where it says ITV said about capturing the atmosphere and the arrivals, that still says to me no inside. But there was the official confirmation that it will be broadcast. So again, it's just down to that question of, does broadcast mean the visual, or does it mean the audio? Again, I honestly think we are probably going to have to wait until the day to actually find out if we are going to see it or not. So that's basically kind of it. I just wanted to update you on where we are. But things are looking a little bit more clearer than when I last spoke to you. So that's why I'm here. Louisa says, had been so looking forward to the wedding, but fear that there will be no live coverage of the wedding. If it was going to be televised, probably the US TV stations will be already in the UK. I agree. I've always thought it's not the intention that it was ever going to be broadcast. I'm trying to work out how I'm going to cover the wedding, so I need to do a little bit more thinking on that one, I think. HA London says, I honestly think we will see snippets of the wedding, people coming and going, but nothing inside the chapel. Orgy rather, says, hi Elliot, thank you for an excellent job. Thank you so much. And yes, I agree. If it doesn't say televised, it could be either. William says, perhaps televised would mean visual broadcast, but we know that the audio is going to be played outside. So are they just going to broadcast the audio, which still covers the term of broadcast? That's the whole thing. Yes, I am quite aware that when I turn it around, the text is backwards. But I just wanted to show you what I was actually seeing, that to prove that I wasn't making it up. What I've been reading, that it is actually an official thing. Because of course, I only bring you the most official information. And yes, I think Betsy's right. Televised is the word that we need. Well, rather, televised service is what we need. So I think I'm going to leave it there. This was just always a quick update, and I'm sure we are no further forward than what we were when we began. But at least it's a little bit more clearer that officially it's going to be televised. But whether that's going to be visual or audio, I don't know. So we'll leave it there. If you have enjoyed this update, and I will update you even more as and when I know anything, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and also hit that notification bell so that you know whenever I pop up and do a little live chat. So from me in Shropshire, goodbye.